Hey my loves. One, good morning. Two, I just got out of work, so I gotta come up out of all of this. It's currently 6:38 in the morning. And I have a full day of classes today. Like I literally have a full schedule. Therefore, we gotta keep going. So I got me some breakfast from Wawa. I'm about to take this off, shower, get myself together. So yeah, I'm gonna be talking about like a bunch of stuff and y'all gonna be listening and watching me off of no sleep. Actually, I'm not gonna be tired. Let's go, y'all. Look, this is my door. I literally went to Dollar Tree and got all this Christmas stuff. It's so freaking cute, and y'all, when I tell y'all I am ready for Christmas, I'm literally ready.
Girl that a wham in a circle, even if it look make it jump like a hurdle. Girl that a wham in a circle, even if it look make it jump like a hurdle. Girl that a wham in a circle.
So loud for what? Hey y'all, so I just showered, basically like got myself together, all that greatness. I got a bacon egg and cheese croissant sizzly from Wawa, but I'm not sure I want to eat it. I'm actually really hungry, y'all, and I ain't been eating breakfast, but I don't want to eat this. Y'all want to see it? It look like burnt. That was not ladylike. I'm so sorry. Alright, so yeah, I'm about to just like do a little morning debrief because as you know, I've been up since yesterday. Like I don't understand. But yeah, y'all, as you know, I've been up since yesterday, so I've been trying to like find ways for work to not be such a like stressful thing for me because it's really just like an 8-hour side quest if you think about it. Like it's just a little 8-hour side quest that's gonna pay me, you know. I've been doing really good with prepping for my shifts or like even school. Like this isn't my first week being consistent with classes, but it's a more consistent week than usual because like yesterday, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I did not go to algebra. I was tired. I went to bed. But my algebra work is done. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I'm trying. It just be a little hard. Normally I like listen to music to get me through my shifts or whatever, but I actually was listening to it's a Keke Palmer show. I didn't even know she had a show. Let's start off by that. So I didn't know she had a show, but she has a show and it's a really good show. So I've been trying to find something to kind of like look forward to for inspiration. And everyone's kind of just like, you know, my mom, my dad, my mom, my dad. And I don't really, you know, I don't really have no one that I'm kind of like looking up to at the moment. And I feel like that podcast or interview or whatever, that really did the job for me. Like it didn't do the entire job, but it was like nice to know that like, okay, when I heard her say apply yourself and work hard, I'm like, those are two things I can do. Those are two things I got. And it's a little bit more comforting hearing, you know, say that. Like I do need that inspiration. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like every girl needs it, and like I said, I'm looking for it, but I don't know where it's at. I was listening to the podcast and I heard him say, "Oh well, a leader leads, right? And they talk and they talk with confidence. They talk tall. They talk high. They take pauses in between sentences. They're not rambling. And I'm rambling right now, but that's simply because like I have a lot to say and y'all got a lot to listen to. So yeah. But he was saying like he said an expert basically don't over explain. Exactly what I'm doing right now, literally. Don't over explain because an expert doesn't ask you if you understand. They say it and they keep going. You just either you understand or you don't. They don't be like, oh, well, do you get this? Do you understand where I'm coming from? Da, 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 da. They don't do all of that. So when you're looking like when you're having a conversation with someone, you want to be as like confident as possible and just kind of keeping a steady flow, because if you don't, then it's kind of just like, okay, well, how can we follow after you? How can you be our leader? How can we trust you and feel safe if you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about? But the more you know what you talk about, the more people listen to you, apparently. And like, I was literally listening, y'all don't understand, like I was listening like I was in school or class or something like that. And I feel like that's something I'm gonna do during like every shift. I'm going to listen to you know, ways to fix my communication and like, you know, most importantly, y'all, so it's this content creator, well, YouTuber or podcaster, I'm not sure what to call you, but his name is Leo Skip. And I feel like my phone knew I needed to listen to him. Like, he was the one that really got through my brain when it came to like, when it just came to me. Like, it was his energy, the way he was talking, it was everything. Like, I understood every single thing he was saying. And the first conversation I listened to was him talking about how to be hot, like how to be attractive. And no, not like physically, but just how your character alone can really make you attractive. Like, when you really apply yourself to the things you have to do and you're constantly getting it done, that alone can really make somebody attractive. And he said that, and I'm like, yo, he really right. Like, when you know, like, you can really like somebody, right? Like, you can like somebody, but when they really on their shit, like, they on their shit, though, and they really, like, going, like, they really doing it. And as I'm thinking, I'm like, yo, he's not wrong. Like, he's not wrong, because I know a lot of people that will look at me and, of course, be like, oh, you're so pretty. But then they'll hear about, like, the little lifestyle I have. And it's a kind of busy lifestyle, okay? And it'll kind of have, like, a shift, because it's like, dang, like, okay, you do that, too. Like, you do. Like, yeah, like, I'm not going to lie, y'all. I'm agreeing with myself at the moment, because his conversation is kind of is coming out of my mouth right now, because I couldn't really talk on my shift. I was just taking in everything. So it definitely gives it like a big look, a different look. Like, it's definitely an energy shift in that, and I definitely value that. Like, that made me look at myself like, okay, yeah, girl, you're way more than a pretty face. Like, way more. But because I got that ambition, because I be doing my shit, I be on top of my shit, mind you. And that's why I feel like this is another topic I want to touch on, because like, it's hard to be on your stuff when you don't have anyone like kind of holding you accountable. And it's not hard for me, but if you're like new to kind of going through things by yourself and doing things by yourself, it can be extremely hard. When I first started working overnights, y'all, I was knocked out. And that's what I'm saying. Everything is a process. And I've been trying to be a lot more patient. I've been trying to be a lot more patient, because everything is really a process. Like, it's really a process. When I first started my overnight shifts, I was knocked out. I was not going to no class. I was skipping whole days of school just because my body physically could not go from working straight to school and doing everything else I do in my day, like the gym and, just all of that type of stuff. My body could not take it. So now that I've like trained myself and I've been a little bit, and I was not beating myself up about it. I'm not gonna lie, I was upset a couple times, but hey, my body is tired at the end of the day. And so that's another thing. Sleep is like a big thing. Yeah, so everything is definitely a process when it comes to like the overnights. And that's why like his conversations was really just like, they were talking to me. He did the job, y'all. He literally did the job. It was like having a conversation with me, or like my own bestie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we really was here with it. You're literally, I don't know, you're probably never gonna see this, but you're literally now my favorite freaking YouTuber. Like, cause you everything, y'all. I watched about 6 videos, probably more. Not watch, listen to. And yeah, that was probably the most meaningful conversation that I ever had, and I didn't even respond, baby. I didn't even talk. He did all the talking in it, and it still had a big impact on me. I don't know. Like I said, you're constantly learning and retaining information. So as like I'm just listening to everything I'm listening to, I was like, dang, like I actually learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about how I like to be treated, how I like to engage with others, Like, I learned a lot about myself just from listening to scenarios of someone else talking Whether than me singing about being heartbroken whole time, I'm not the fuck heartbroken. Like, what am I upset for? Like, you get what I'm saying? If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Whatever. Yo, that's my morning debrief. I think that's my morning debrief. I don't want to be like too bad, right? Let's see. That clunky ass bite. I understand it's not ladylike. I honestly do not care. If you have a problem with the way I eat, feel free to click the. That's it. Like, I think I just had to do like a morning debrief, and I'll probably do this like every morning actually. I'm lying. I'm a little inconsistent. But y'all, I'm never like purposely inconsistent. It literally just be because I have a busy schedule. But I really do I want YouTube to be in my schedule. So I'm putting it in my schedule. You guys are a priority to me. Even if I'm not a priority to y'all yet. Y'all don't know it. But y'all don't know it yet, right? But soon y'all gonna just be like chilling. Y'all gonna be like chilling and stuff. And they're gonna be like, you know what, let me Sky posted, hold on. Oh, Sky posted, hold on. Yeah, just like that. I'm gonna have y'all in a chokehold. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like, leave a heart, please. And see you guys when I see you guys. I love you so much.